Yo, what up guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this push-up video on YouTube, and this is what I do whenever I'm at home and really need to get to the gym, but it's Sunday and closed. This is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. All you gotta do is look on YouTube, it'll get you right.
If an entire planet's worth of scientists agreed that climate change is real, would you ignore them? Over 99% of climate scientists agree that climate change is here. Go to sciencemoms.com to take action.
So let's get down on the ground and make sure we have perfect form.
I guess it's just 100 push-ups, but we'll see.
For 25 and so forth until you reach 100. Now, if you're watching and you're a beginner, don't feel discouraged. Every single push-up variation we're going to do, there's always going to be an alternative beginner variation that you can do. Every single one of these exercises can be done on an elevated surface, and depending on the angle, will decrease the amount of body weight and resistance used on this exercise, making it easier virtually for anyone to be able to do. Just choose an elevated surface with an angle that's going to challenge you, and you're good to go. Now, the very first set we're going to get into is going to be some good old-fashioned push-ups. So let's get down on the ground and make sure we have perfect form with this move so that all other moves will be perfect as well. So we want our hands shoulder width apart, and we want our fingertips aligned with the tip of our shoulders, and you want to be straight with your core tight from the tip of your toes to your shoulders. Chin up. We're going to come all the way down, press all the way right back up. Now you don't want your elbows too tucked in, and you don't want your elbows too flaring out either. You want to be making like an airplane angle.
So 10, I believe we're doing 10.
Alright?
So yeah, we're doing 10.
We have it. First set, 10 push-ups. When you're doing any variation of push-ups, you want to make sure that you have a really tight grip on the ground, and you're squeezing your core, and your hips are not dropped too low or pushed up too high. So we have 10 push-ups down, 90 to go. The next push-up variation we're going to get into is going to be wide push-ups. So let's go. Take a wide hand position, fingertips out. We're going to come down to our chest, right back up, arms straight, locked out. Full range of motion, low tight. Chin up. Alright. There we have the next variation. All these variations are going to be working, again, different areas of your triceps, chest, and shoulders as well. And moving on to the next variation, we're going to be going for 10 diamond push-ups. If you can't make the diamond shape, just put your hands as close together as possible. And if this move is too difficult, just do it on an elevated surface. Alright, so there we have it. That's 30 push-ups already down. We only have 70 left. Now we're going to increase the difficulty a little bit. The next exercise we're going to get into is going to be explosive push-ups. And again, if this is too difficult, you can always do it on an elevated surface. So we're going to come all the way down, push as hard as you can, come off the ground. You don't have to come off the ground if you can't, but you really want to explode every single repetition, giving it maximum power.
Let's go, baby.
All right, there we have it. 40 down, 60 left. Moving to the fifth push-up variation, we're going to go for side-to-side push-ups. Let's get down on the ground. We're going to go for a push-up. Go to one side, go to the other. There we have it. 50 push-ups left. Next set we're going to get into is going to be clapping push-ups. And this push-up variation is going to force us to push higher and use more power with every single rep. So let's go ahead, take it down to the floor. If this is too difficult, do it on an elevated surface. We're going to push as hard as we can. Clap, come back down. There we have clapping push-ups. Next, we're going to be getting into archer push-ups. And keep in mind that every single one of these push-up variations have their own difficulty level, engage the muscles differently, and have their own amount of resistance as well. And with these archer push-ups, we're going to be having more body weight onto each limb than before with 2 limbs. So if we're going a bit too fast, go ahead and take a moment to catch your breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's make it down to the floor. You can always choose to do this on an elevated surface. We're going to come down, keeping one arm straight, and all the way back up. Go to the other side. You want to be emphasizing with only one arm. The other arm is just for support.
I can do this. Just do 10 regularly.
Alright, there we have archer push-ups. We're almost there, so we're going to finish.
Alright, I couldn't do those, so I'm just going to hit 10 regular. Just to get that side in.
Off strong. The next exercise we're going to get into is going to be open and closed push-ups. If it's too difficult to do on the floor, again, do it on an elevated surface. So I'm going to start with a diamond, or you can start wide, whichever you prefer. You're going to come down. If you can explode into open, that's perfect. If not, you can totally just walk it out. That's fine too. Let's go for 10. Alright, there we have it. We're almost there. We've already done 80 push-ups, and we just have 2 more sets left. The next variation we're going to get into is going to be typewriter push-ups. As you can see, I'm trying to build your strength using exercises that overload the majority of your body weight onto one limb, increasing the difficulty and making you a lot stronger. So let's go ahead and get down. With typewriter push-ups, you want to stay low. So we're going to take a wide hand position. We're going to start like the archer, but we're going to stay low, and we're going to transfer to the other side, making the opposing arm straight every single time. Keep your core tight. Alright, there we have typewriter push-ups. We're down to the last set of push-ups. Last exercise is going to be push-up shoulder tap for 10 repetitions. Again, building your strength up for what you normally do with 2 arms. Now we're doing with 1, holding our entire body weight up when we get to the top. So let's do a push-up. Tap your shoulder. Getting our arms used to holding our entire body weight onto one arm. There we have it, 100 push-ups, the easiest way possible in just a couple minutes. And even with just 10 repetitions of 10 sets, I already have a pump. So if you were able to get through this, congratulations, you just did 100 push-ups. You want to continue to do this every other morning as soon as you wake up, or at least 4 times a week. Eventually, you're going to build more muscle, strength, and endurance. You're going to be able to do more repetitions. I want you to start doing 5 sets of 20 repetitions. Then.
Alright guys, so that was my warm-up. I don't know if you can see I'm pretty pumped right now. Yeah guys, that was my warm-up. Here we go. Feeling good. Feeling good. I don't know if the lighting's getting that too good, but oh well. So we're feeling good now. We're about to hit the dumbbell.